Please welcome to the stage the President of the United Farm Workers of America, Arturo Rodriguez.
Se puede! Sisters and brothers, we represent farm workers throughout California and other agricultural regions in the United States, and we are building partnerships with farm workers throughout the Americas. We feed you. Farm workers are very proud of the fact that their hard work feeds so many. Just south of here, when I check my apps on the phone, you have the biggest vegetable area in the United States, the salad bowl of America in the Salinas Valley. Just north of here, 80 miles, you have the richest wine country in the entire nation in this Napa Valley. And farm workers feed all of us here in the Silicon Valley. Farm workers from California feed Californians. They feed folks from Kansas, Michigan, and Alabama too. And over half the nation's fruits and vegetables come from this state. And if you are talking about fruits like strawberries or grapes or vegetables like broccoli, artichokes, tomatoes, mushrooms, almost all of what people are eating in the United States during most months of the year comes from this state, California. And farm workers, we don't discriminate when we pick. Farm workers from California feed women, men, children from all across the country. Farm workers feed people of all races, regardless of national origin and whoever they love. Farm workers feed people regardless of what faith they practice. Farm workers from California, we feed Republicans, and we feed Democrats, and we feed independents. And these days, California farm workers help feed many parts of the world with billions of dollars worth of produce exported from California to Europe, Asia, and beyond. And yes, Donald Trump, we feed you too. So when we hear the President Trump call us murderers, rapists, criminals, and that somehow those who are feeding us are creating the problems, that makes us extremely angry. And when President Trump says he's organizing a deportation force and his administration issues guidelines that makes no distinction between those who are actually criminals and those of us that have come to America to better our nation. We know, sisters and brothers, that that is not right. And we know to fight that, we have to organize. It's not right to discriminate against people of the country they are from or how they worship. It's not right to detain a young dreamer, Daniel Ramirez, in Seattle, who used to work as a farm worker in California. It's not right to commit billions and billions of hard-earned dollars of Americans to building a wall that does not keep any of us in this country safe. And it's not right to say somehow that the cause of our problems comes from immigrant janitors, immigrant farm workers, immigrant tech workers. Farm work is extremely difficult work. In the rain, in the cold, and in the heat that can literally kill people. Farm workers plant, we prune, and harvest this amazing bounty for California, the United States, and the world. The right to receive overtime pay after an 8-hour day and a 40-hour week, the protected right to join a union, all of the basic labor laws of this country explicitly excluded farm workers. In the 1930s, when these laws were passed, Congressmen refused to include farm workers because farm workers back then were African Americans. That was wrong then, and now that most farm worker immigrants come from Mexico, it's wrong now, sisters and brothers. So again, we organized. Last year in California, farm workers for the first time in the history of this country finally won overtime pay for farm workers after 8 hours. farm workers in California will win that right. Our legendary founder, Cesar Chavez, he has a holiday named after him, but that doesn't mean that farm workers have it easy. Very soon we'll be celebrating this on March 31st. Nothing has ever been easy for farm workers in this country. We always have to organize. More than a decade after Cesar Chavez passed away, we had to fight to make sure that farm workers in the heat, yeah, it's 80 today, but think about the San Joaquin Valley, where the temperatures are 105 and 110 and 115 degrees, and farm workers do not have cool water to drink, they don't have shade, and they don't have breaks. That's what we fought for, and that's what we won last year with Governor Jerry Brown when he signed U-Heat laws here for the state of California. So we want to thank Lisa Wentz, Brad Taylor, and all of the rest of the folks from Tech Stands Up, and all of you for being here today, because sisters and brothers, this is history. We're standing in Palo Alto with immigrants from all across the nation, together, gathered here today, uniting ourselves to take on an administration that doesn't see the importance and value of immigrants in America. Sí se puede.